What's going on, good people out there in YouTube land? It's the Masked Man, Mastermind Behind Mental Trip, back with another video. And before we get into anything, please share and hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I know you see me wear this mask a lot, but the blue in this video is extremely intentional in that I'm going to address black folks and Democrats, which is very fitting because this is an election year and we got the full display on the foolery that becomes of black people when it comes to voting Democrat. I'm not going to tell you to stop it, but I'm going to tell you in the future, become more cautious of who you vote in office. Just because you're black doesn't mean you need to be Democrat. Stop separating things along racial lines. This is a huge problem with black folks in general. Everything becomes racial, and since you made it racial, Democrats capitalize on the racial aspect of things. It's what they do. It's how they get the black vote. Not the American, the black and minority vote. And what they do is play to your emotions. And it's crazy because I do applaud, especially for this election coming up, Agent Orange versus Chameleon Harris. A lot of black folks are finally waking up to what's really going on, like with this election in general, because this is what's been going on for the better part of 50, maybe even 60 years now. The Democrats have been fucking around with black people's feelings and emotions. But people now are finally starting to wake up, which is crazy because black people are the ones who coined the term woke, but aren't woke enough to realize that Democrats are playing with them. But this year I do see that the person that they put in front of them was yet another puppet to play with black folks. The biggest shift in fucking around with black folks' feelings was the placement of Barack Obama, who was supposed to be the first black president, but who was mixed. Now, a couple years down the line, they're putting Kamala in front of our face as the first black woman president, which makes a hell of a lot of sense because we are in the wokest of woke times, not just black woke, but universal woke. So it makes sense to parade this non-white female in front of us and play with people's emotions in order to get the vote. So the thing is that a lot of black people have woken up to is we're not going to fall for it this time. Because first and foremost, I want to say something about Kamala. I don't know what the heck is up with this chick or what's the allure, but it's really hard watching Kamala, period. She dodges questions. She's the queen of what they call word salad, and she just doesn't seem like she's fit to really be a leader. And this has nothing to do with her being a female. It's just it has everything to do with her just not being fit. Furthermore, Kamala is not black. Remember, her mom is fully Indian, and her dad is a black and white Jamaican. Full Indian mom, mixed breed dad, which makes her more Indian than black. But what are they parading in front of us? A black woman. Another ploy by the Democrats to get black people wrapped around their fingers so they can play with them. Now, Democrats have been f***ing around with black people's emotions for centuries. And the sad thing is, I'm not going to say black people are dumb, but most black people just aren't that bright. But this is how the Democrats play with them. They make these false promises that they never deliver because they just want your vote. You are just a number to them. That's it. You don't matter. And this is a good analogy. Democrats are like dog-ass men in relationships who just keep on making broken promises to the women that they want or that they have in order to keep them. That's what Democrats have been doing for the better part of 60 years. They keep making promises and promises and promises that they never deliver on to blacks and minorities that they keep falling for because just like a woman in a relationship.
Well, this time is different. He is going to do good this time. I really believe him this time, but this time and this time and this time around
and this time around. And no, the dog ass dude is not gonna do good this time around, and Democrats aren't gonna do good by you this time around either. They already have a plan. Republicans and Democrats are two heads of the same coin. Nobody cares about one group of people. You think they're going to single your black ass out when it comes to the good of the nation? No. You think Democrats are going to give you 40 acres and a mule? No. You think Democrats are going to give you reparations? No, they're not. But they damn sure will say anything they can to get you wrapped around their fingers. And you fall for it hook, line, and sinker every freaking time.
My mama told me to always vote Democrat. I don't care who the candidate is. I'm always going to vote Democrat.
You sound like a dumbass. And this is what the Democrats like to hear. Yes, dumbass, keep voting for us. While we keep screwing you over, keep voting for us. We like this. Black people, it's time to really be the woke people that you claim to be. Not telling you, like I said in the beginning, to stop voting Democrat. It's just hold your vote for the best candidate. Stop automatically being swayed just because somebody is a Democrat. Well, I'm black and I vote Democrat. That's whack. Unintentional bars. You need to stop doing that. And this year, Kamala, I would not vote for her. She is nothing but an extension of Biden. She's going to continue what Biden was doing. That's it. And as we stand right now as a country, we are in the absolute shitter. We are in sewage. We are up to our waist in shit and piss. The country is in a complete downslope, and that's because of Democrats. I'm not saying Mr. Agent Orange is going to completely turn this country around, but I do think he's going to get us back in the right direction. Kamala and her regime are not going to do that. I can guarantee you that. They're going to continue what Biden has already been doing. She's the vice president. She's been his underling for 3 years. What the hell makes you think she's going to be a completely different president from him? She's just an extension of him. His old ass just can't do it anymore. Don't vote Democrat this year. I'm not going to say don't vote Democrat ever, but for this year in particular, and the games that they've been playing by pushing this black woman in your face, should be an extreme reason to not vote Democrat, in addition to how up the country is. Alright? You're going to do what you're going to do as a grown person. I can't tell you what to do. I can only make a suggestion. It's just, I really want folks, minorities, black people in particular, to wake up to the bullshit the Democrats have been pulling for the better part of the last 50 to 60 years. Alright? I was kind of all over the place with this one. Didn't really have a clear structure, but I think it came out pretty solid. You be the judge, and definitely tell me what you think about the topic. As always, that's going to bring this one to a close. What's that YouTube lingo? Like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, I'm going to holler at y'all. Deuces. Peace.